Hi everybody, welcome to the trending stream here on the World Wide Web. Please subscribe and click and hit that bell to get all of the latest notifications. When you subscribe, you hit the bell, you should be notified. You never know when I'm going to go live. Heck, I don't even know when I'm going to go live. On this channel, I try to keep you in the know, keep you up to date, and break it down. And again, guys, we have some breaking stories here. We're going to put it all together again for you, connect some dots. And again, at the end of the day, like I always say, you do the research and stuff like that. You know, we live in a world where the world is manipulated. To me, it is a script. Again, that's my ideologies of it, right? My thoughts. You know, I've been doing videos and podcasts for a very long time. And, you know, I'm breaking out of, just the norms, because, again, certain things you say here, you get in trouble, right? So anyway, guys, we're going to get into it. I have to say certain disclaimers. But we live in a world where, again, notorious and dark energies truly are at play. And, of course, I talked about in my last video about how they have the Burning Man, where thousands will go into the Nevada desert, burn effigies, do incantations, drinking, and all kinds of other things going on. You guys know the thing. Over 80,000 people. There was a YouTuber I watch. His name is German in Venice. And he goes, it was sold out to get there. You couldn't even get there, right? It was sold out to go there, and if you go, it's like $1,500 if you just show up. You know, people stay there in the RVs and all of these things. So really messed up. 80,000 people again. And another reason not to go, here's the story. Here's Paris Hilton shows off her hot pink outfit as she joins thousands of Nevada deserts for Burning Man. Paris Hilton, 41, is prepared to head to the annual Burning Man festivals. And you'll see a lot of these celebrities as well will be going to these rituals. She styled her hair in high pigtails, iconic hard googles, blah, blah, blah. The festival goers are expected to indulge in self-expression. Again, this is do art thou will, as the Burning Man Festival is known for its music, art, nudity, and, well, orgies, brothers and sisters. Fornication and everything else in between going down. And, just a lot of things going. And people actually perish going there. I have dust in curious places. Again, all this, a weird world, whatever. It's pretty jacked up, guys. Lots of bad things going in the desert. I talked about it in my show. I showed you the symbols, the one eyes, everything that is going down there. I would not want to be in that place, guys. Just straight up saying, look at this third eye, pyramid up, pyramid down. They think it's Mad Max and all this stuff, right? It's just sad. It's just sad, the world that we live in. And I did a video on MTV Music Awards. And here, I posted this on Beyond Awake. Of course, didn't get too much traction because when you say certain things, again, hey, it is what it is. But here you can see the pyramid, and these are what they call opening up the portals. This was the VMAs, Video Music Awards, MTV, Mason TV, whatever. And you can see the demonic energies there again, opening up the portal, man. It's always been there. It is there, and in this world now, they don't want you to say anything, which we'll talk about here in a second. Here, let's go into Burning Man Festival again. Boom. Let me copy that. I'll just show you the website, right, that I showed before, but I want to show it to you once again. This isn't anything to play with. The witches and itches and everybody else, right there. The one eye. The reptilian, the dinosaur, the infinity, the DNA codes. Right here you can see almost like a serpent, a parasite right over here, guys. This is jacked up stuff, man. Look at this parasite demon thing. This is what they promote. This is why Paris Hilton, TikTokers, influencers, they're all there. They're all there to jack you up. The head priest, of course, just like the VMAs. Just recently, again, we had Vladimir Putin and Gorbachev. Gorbachev, which was the head of state, the president in the mid 80s, and he was the one that with Reagan broke down the wall. He was actually trying to kind of get things together, and now we have Putin in war, right, with Ukraine. And even Putin right now, he don't respect it. He didn't like really Gorbachev because he actually helped break down the Soviet Union, kind of made it weak and all these things. And so now the last snub from Putin is, well, he won't attend the Soviet leader's funeral on Saturday because he's too busy taking out everybody else. So again, very sad, just not sad. This is just a cutthroat. You see, guys, this is the world we live in. And even then, these guys were doing the handshakes, the secret handshakes. All this stuff is divide and conquer. And we're going to get into that. This is the topic of today with Biden says. See, folks, at the end of the day, we're all being played. You see, they keep us fighting with each other. And we will never, truly fight the true enemy, the system, the manipulation. And so this is what you have right here. Again, leaders clashing, all this. Also, when I was a kid, because I grew up in the 80s, I'm like, why does he have this birthmark? What is that? Is that a tattoo? And it looks like a demon. Look at this here. I don't know, horns, eyes, the mouth opening, throwing flames. Here's the body. Here's whatever. Here's the wings. Like, right? I don't know if you can see that. Wings, right? I know I'm just, putting things together. But as a kid, I was like, who's this man that's always on TV with Reagan and all these things? He's weird. And the Russia, the Cold War. Here he is again with his little demon, right? Again, or some kind of country or all these things, It's like, what the heck? A demon, the eyes, the mouth, the throwing up, the flames, the little wings, the body here. But again, guys, this is the divide and conquer. It is what it is. And now we're into the next stage, guys. And I truly believe the prophecies are coming or whatnot. And the divide is all there. You see, for a while now, again, Trump, again, guys, he was set up to be one of the main ones in, in The Apprentice, right? You had the TV show, The Apprentice. Remember that? You have The Apprentice, you have those shows and stuff like that. And so anyway, it's all part of the system. That's why he was The Apprentice. That's why he was on WWE, all of these things, right? He was there. You see, right now you have Donald Trump and Trump and you have Biden, right, and all these things, and it's divide and conquer. And before there was Trump, we had Obama, remember him? And then that was a lot of divide and conquer. This is how the game is played. I'm not for any of them. Again, right now, this is the big thing that's going on. He just spoke. Headline, Divider-in-Chief, Trump and MAGA Republicans. Again, I'm just reporting on this. Represents an extreme threat to our republic. Biden battles Let's Go Brandon and F. Joe hecklers as he finally name drops Donald's and say it's not normal what's happening in our country. But this is not just with Trump. It's been divide and conquer. The same reason right now that you have, again, Gorbachev dead, and you have Putin, he's there, but he don't care. He's not going to go to his funeral, right? Divide and conquer, all of these things. Yes, what happened in January 6th should have never, ever happened that way. Never. Now, again, I'm all for freedom of speech. People should say if they're not happy, whatever. But it is what it is. Now we have, these boxes and Trump and Mar-a-Lago, right? All of these things where they had these top secret papers right here where, again, a photo of the documents when they raided. And they knew. They were asking Trump, hey, do you have anything that you shouldn't have at your place. There's things missing. And of course, they're looking to get him and all these things. And of course, he said no, right? Whatever. He said he declassified these things, but many of these things you can't have. He should have just gave it to him, whatever. So they gave him the certificate, and now here are all the warrants and all these things. Trump missing box probes, October 21st, 2021, or 2021. Trump sues January 6th commission. So it's just on and on and on. If you're Trump, just give the papers that you already know you got a mark on your back. And it just gives more and more fuel to the system. But I believe all this happens for a reason, guys. It really, really does. The script, as they say. And of course, now Biden basically wants to destroy the republic. He wants to destroy democracy. That's at the end of the day. If you don't go for what they say, okay, you have more conservatism, or you don't like it, whatever this, that's what America is, right? Freedom of speech. Hey, you may not agree. That's fine. Blah, blah, blah. But this is, again, what they want is that total lockdown where you won't be able to say anything. Again, guys, I'm a classic. I'm 100% that's happened to me. That's why right now I'm tiptoeing on certain things that I can't say because they took down The Truth Never Sleeps. All I'm doing right now is reporting on the news. This is the reality. And they switch and bait everything and all this stuff. And again, I believe Trump was a part of the system. Here he's doing a symbol of the elite as well. You don't become the president. Presidents are selected, not elected. This is WWE. I've talked about it before. But anyway, Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent extremism that threatens the foundations of our republic. Well, what is a republic? Let's look into that. Let's look up the word republic. Republic, a state in which the supreme power is held by the people and their elected representatives, which have elected and nominated the presidents rather than a monarchy. Well, brothers and sisters, I'm going to tell you right now, that is the biggest lie, the biggest farce you will ever hear, that you choose one of these people, these whatever. And I've talked about this before. If you're brand new, whatever to this, I'll give you the classic example. 2004, you had Bush and Kerry running. Again, I'll say it one more time. Bush and Kerry were running for office, right? And both of these men had multiple things that they were a part of. Number one, they're related. They're distant cousins. They're related. This is 2004. This is 1 billion% proof that this is all a facade. Okay, so they're cousins. Then they're millionaires, billionaires, so they're ultra rich. And then the biggest one, which I talked about, right? And this is the one that nobody can refute. They are a part of an organization called Skull and Bones, which also Bush's father was connected to, that only a certain amount in Yale University can be a part of this elite secret society. Okay? To me, when I found this out, there's no doubt in my mind whatsoever from this point on that you do not pick the president. This is why Trump was what? The apprentice. He was the leader. You're fired. You're fired. He may say good things. He may have done certain good things. I get it. Right? But at the end of the day, you're not. And then people go, well, Biden cheated. Biden cheated and he got in. Well, you don't pick. Okay, guys, that's just the facts, man. And this is where they get you. This is where they get you. Because when they're in those hidden rooms, they're doing the handshakes. They're part of what they call the brotherhood. They are doing what they call the great works. And that is the reality. 322, exactly, Donovan. This is the reality, guys. And we can even go further back. You go, well, that was only then. I know, yeah, you're right, Sonny. Yeah, that's rigged, right? Yeah, but not this time. So I go, wait a minute. I talk to my buddies, and they go, well, it was rigged that time, but not this time. Are you kidding me? If it happened once, it's tainted. It's tainted. It's dirty. But we're going to even go back further. We're going to go back further with Reagan, and what was it? Reagan and goodness gracious, what was the guy's name here? Reagan in Bohemian. I'll just put Bohemian Grove. Okay, we'll just do that. Because you're going to see something here as well. He's with Nixon. Reagan, guys, I've been doing this for over 20 years, man. Research, dude. I've been researching. When I used to wake up mid-2000s, I would wake up and do research for over 12 hours a day. No one's going to change. Guys, again, do your research. You don't believe. Reagan and Nixon, okay? And the Bohemian Grove. This is all you have to do. Type it in. No Photoshop. This is factual. You know, they say a picture's worth 1,000 words. So here you have them in the Bohemian Grove. Again, they go in California. They do rituals, all these things. And here we see, again, Reagan over here and Nixon. Both were presidents. All in the owl, again, which is the effigy they burn, right? We know that Moloch, right? All these, they're known to be there, right? Here's bushes at the Bohemian Grove. Again, are we starting to connect some dots? What's happening right now ritualistically in the Burning Man? All this stuff is rituals, okay? Nothing happens, certain dates, certain times. So all this stuff is a facade. Come on, man. You're going to be that ignorant to keep classified or whatever? Get out of here. And now you have this guy that's saying the Republic and the Democrat, the democracy is in threat. No, you know what's a threat is that when you can't have your certain words. I'll play this here. This just happened today. Biden uses a primetime speech to argue that Trump makes and Make America Great Again allies a threat to democracy. You know what's a threat to democracy? And we'll look up the word democracy. It's when you can't say nothing. This is Soviet Union. This is against socialism. Let's look up the word democracy real quick. It's almost the same as republic. Right here, democracy, a system of government by the whole population or the eligible members of state, typically those elected representatives. Again, the representatives are chosen by the majority, which is fake. It's a lie. But anyway, and so now, this is what they're saying. If you believe against what they believe, right? Because if you go against what they believe, you're against democracy. Well, that isn't a democracy. Everybody should have, the freedom of rights of speech. They want to take away your rights of your amendments and all these things. Let's listen in to what Biden said today. Here we go.
I believe America is at an inflection point. One of those moments that determine the shape of everything that's to come after. And now, America must choose to move forward or to move backwards, to build a future or obsess about the past, to be a nation of hope and unity and optimism.
Let's go back. He said the past. He said something about the past. Well, if you don't learn from the past, you're going to do the same mistakes. So what they're trying to say is that if you believe in morality, morals, right? Believing in children, whatever, right? Okay, that's no. You can't have morals. You can't be, whatever. I'll get to it. I got to be careful what I say. I wish I could say what I want to say, but I can't, unfortunately. Let me go back to the past. Notice here, again, red. Here you got the Marines, right? Like he's, the right, the true sayer of all this stuff, right? But the economy's going to the tank. He's going to do all these things, inflation. We're already in inflation. He's not doing much of that for that. Let's listen again what he said about the past.
Move forward or to move backwards.
Move forward, okay? So again, hey, don't believe in the Most High. Don't believe in the good book, what that says, because that's old. That's what this man is saying. Let's go back again.
Move forward or to move backwards.
Move backwards,
to build
right.
a future or obsess about the past.
Obsess about the past. So again, if you believe in the good book, you believe in morality, a family, loving one another, because that's really what, deep down what most, Republicans, I guess, believe. They believe in God, country, business, whatever. But you don't believe in that anymore. Morality and family. No, that's old. Now it's do art thou will. You can be whatever. Yeah. Okay, so he doesn't want to learn from the past. He wants to go to the future, which is the Nuevos Ornos Seclorum, the New World Order.
To be a nation of hope and unity and optimism, or a nation of fear, division, and of darkness.
So, but this is what he's promoting, right? We're about to hear what he's about to say. Even, I didn't write this headline. I'm reading the news. This is dailymail.com. Divider in chief. Okay, this is exactly how the game is played.
MAGA Republicans have made their choice. They embrace anger. They thrive on chaos. They live not in the light of truth, but in the shadow of lies. But together we can choose a different path. We can choose a better path forward to the future. A future of possibility, a future to build and dream and hope. And we're on that path moving ahead. I know this nation.
The Build Back Better program, right? 666 Build Back Better, make everybody more broke. Destroy engines. They don't want people in California now. They by 20 something, 2030, 35, there will be no more gas cars. But they're not telling you right now in California, especially where a lot of these cars are being bought, the Teslas and all that, they have electric shortages. You can't even power your car. You're going to buy an electric car, you can't even power it. The infrastructure's bad there. It's disgusting. And then they know they'll know what you drive and all this. They don't want people to own homes. They don't want people to own cars or anything. They want to control everything. That's the whole name of the game, is about control. And if you have old school morals, because that's what we're talking about really, they want to just throw that under the bus, under whatever. So we can't power these electric cars. You could buy the electric car, but we'll tell you when to charge it. They also want you to be controlled because many of these electric cars can only go a maximum of 300 miles. So basically, if they shut down the Tesla power station car, where you drive up and you put your power in there, let me charge my car and let me sit there for 20 to 35, 45 minutes to get a charge, which is absolutely ridiculous. So you're telling me I got to go to a wedding. I didn't charge the car because the grid got messed up. I go to one of these car chargers and I literally got to sit there for 20 to 35 minutes to get a charge. I'm going to run late. And then what about in the future when they say, oh, we don't want nobody driving anywhere, and they shut down those certain power stations? You can't go nowhere. Again, this is like Agenda 21. Look up Agenda 21, where they want everybody condensed in the cities, right? But hey, what do I know? And then they could control everything about your car. They could shut down your car when it's electric. They have driving mechanisms. Why do you think your cars have driving mechanisms? Do you think because they want you lazy in the highway to drive, and number one, it's not perfect? No, what about if you're a criminal, or whatever, you didn't even do anything, you did something bad, the cops come behind you, oh, he's a criminal. They control your car. They lock your doors. Your car drives right to the police station. And you didn't even do nothing. What? Everybody thinks these people want to give them something for their own good when it ain't. I've talked about how social media, why is Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, why is all this free? Google, your emails, because it's all a monetary system. Nothing is free in this world. That's the reality. That is the reality. Total totalitarian system, 1984. And that's what they want. And so if you go against the Nuevos Ornos Seclorum, you have old school moralities, you care about families and life and pretend. No, you're done. What they say, oh, this is against democracy and republic. No, that's exactly what they're against. This is the reality, guys. But again, you You have to do the research, because I can't say that I'm right. I can't, because again, I'll be considered whatever. All I'm telling you guys is the fact. There's no way in hell you got 30 HD high definition channels, right? It's all there for programming. They give you your emails, your Facebook. It's all there to monitor you, see what you are. You have, everybody has they put a whole thing, right? They know what you are, what your political views, all this. It's to track you and all this. And now Biden's saying, oh, they're against democracy because you have your own thoughts. Now, again, I'm not for the Trump people or whatever, the MAGA. I'm not for them. So I'm nothing, because I know if I'm with nobody, none of these corrupt people, I'm better off. I'm with the Most High. I give it to God. That's my commander in chief, not these clowns. But let's continue on. That's my opinion. I have to say that. Let's listen in.
American people, I know your courage, I know your hearts, and I know our history.
Yeah, we know the history, and the history is based on the Masonic order, right? It is what it is too. Let me show you that as we're going, and this is what they're protecting, right? Washington, right? Map, right? Boom. I'll show you that too. They're protecting. What is it? It is, a lot of people, they go, oh, this is a Christian nation. No. And why do you think too? Okay, guys, here it is. This is the White House underneath the pentagram. This is the White House. There you go. Here you have the compass, right? The ruler and compass, because they're the rulers. That's why they call it the ruler, with the owl. And remember, we went to the Bohemian Grove. They had the owl, right? We have the Knights of Templar. That's the Knights of Templar cross, right? Right there. All there. You have the Pentagon, which is the pentagram. You have the National Washington Monument is 666. Look it up. Again, this is a phallic going into a vagina, a female part. So this is a birthing. Okay? Nothing happens by accident, guys. Don't. Again, guys, I could be in trouble for telling you all this, but this is the reality, man. It's sad. So please, and this is one thing that I say, don't get caught up in the Biden bullshit. Yeah, okay, bull, you know what? Don't get caught up in the Trump bull. Okay, because this is it. This is what they wanted. And this has been a divided country forever. It is what it is, right? So anyway, that's the reality. Why do you think that we hear everything about, UK, right? Meghan Markle, Princess Diana. Let's go to the Daily Mail real quick, because this is another story. I want you guys to understand that America never got free from the Masonic order. That's why New York, Yorkshire, that from Yorkshire of England, New York, the New Yorkshire, Freemason, it's all connected, right? Why do we, when you turn on the news, turn it on in the morning, NBC, ABC, they always talk about the Queen. They always talk about Meghan Markle. They talk about Princess Diana. Why I'm in America. Why do I need to hear about the Queen of England? But we always hear about it. UK, why do we always hear? That's the number one thing. Because again, we are still connected to those parties, to those systems, right? I know there was one thing here, right here. Where was it? They just had the story of Meghan Markle, and Meghan Markle went against. She did a video, or she did a podcast on Princess Diana's death and all this crap, right? It's just, it never ends. Every morning you'll hear it, and again they tell you why. We never lost things in the Roman Empire, the Roman system, right? I don't know where it's at. Right here. Again, Meghan Markle mimicking Princess Diana. The Princess Diana just died. She would have been this and that, and that's the divide and conquer. And guys, because again, it all stems right back to the system. Exactly. Angel, you're right. I'm dropping the mic tonight. I'm dropping the mic tonight. Because nobody is going to say it the way I'm saying. That's why I always say when I start these shows. And again, I have to think. And I talk to my best friend, Corey. What I'm telling you today is what me and my buddy talk about. And he tells me, oh yeah, this is this. He's awake. He's a Christian. He believes in God. We get into it. And so today I'm relaying what me and my buddy, I wish I could have show you the conversations me and my buddy has. But that's the reality, brothers and sisters. It is what it is. So anyway, you have Biden, divide and conquer, right? Independence, all right. We're independent. That's Independence Day. That's a lie. Destroying democracy and the republic. That, again, because if you're not with them, you're against them, or you're evil or whatever. But why don't we hear again about Hunter Biden doing the Masonic X? The drugs and all these things. The FBI covered up for him. This guy here now is trying to backpedal. He quit and because he was hiding and pushing back the FBI agents and stuff like that for the probe of Hunter Biden. What happened to that? Where even Mark Zuckerberg, the sucker, the monster, Mark Zuckerberg even said that the FBI came to him and said, don't be talking or showing and stopping post about Hunter Biden and the corruption and the disgusting, right? And the connections, him and Biden are connected to the Ukraine and to China, right? But they're probing Trump, but all this stuff, the massive corruption that is going on is sickening. But again, that's what they want. They want divide and conquer. They knew that Biden's son's a complete piece of, whatever. But again, it gets people talking, and I'm for the blue side, and you're red, Republican, reptilian, and I'm a Democrat, demon crap. It's all one and the same, guys. All one in the same. The dark energies, the portals, all that. It is what it is. And so anyway, I just wanted to come on here because these are headlines, get it, headlines, and that's what they want. So anyway, again, guys, I do this out of love. Again, here you go. This is all part of the game. All part of it. Yes, Christianity was brought here. Yes, yes, the Queen of England, and because the Queen of England, all that were controlling, and there were the monarchs and all this stuff, and the Christians, the pilgrims wanted to come here. Yes, there were some good Christians here. In some sense, it was a Christian nation, but who were the first presidents? Where, again, they basically say, yeah, the Christians can come here, but we're going to control the world. Washington, who is Washington? Well, he was a what? Here he is. This country is not a Christian nation. It's a Masonic nation. And again, I can't even say the word because now I'm going to get in trouble because I'm stating facts. I'm stating history. Because I'm saying Freemason in Washington, now I'm conspiracy. No, this is a fact. The layout of Washington, it's all cryptic. It's all a show, exactly. Yeah, the biopic of Marilyn Manson. Yeah, all there. So again, she was an MK'd. But anyway, guys, so there you go, man. Just dropping the mic tonight. Dropping the mic. This is why we always hear about these people, because it's a connection. You don't believe me? Here is again Prince Harry, the Knights of Templar cross, right there. They tell you the sun symbolism. This is who they worship. This is a game. She's a B-level actress. This is a game. It's nothing but a script. And once you learn that, you break out of the control. You break out of it. Sad. But it's true. But whatever. You got to do the research, right? Both sides and all this divide and conquer. Yes, look in the back of your dollar bill. Y'all better wake up. Exactly. Well, anyway, guys, there you go, man. I wanted to give this to you raw tonight. I don't know how long I'll be doing shows like this because, again, They don't like it. But I will be doing, I am doing new videos to the top hot topics or whatever, top trending topics or top list, hot list. I will be doing more for living better life and all that stuff. So I will be doing some more of those because, you know, I can only do so many of these videos. You know that, right? But anyway, there you go, man. The rituals are continuing on. Going up the ladder, right? The ladder, going up the ladder with the noose, the necktie, right? All part of it, guys. All part of the system. Just stating what it is and what it ain't, right? You know, here, the ladder. Let's go up to the ladder. Latter-day and Saints. The ladder, the Freemason ladder. The Latter Days of Saints. Ladder. You're going up the ladder. The pillars. They are the pillars that hold the system, supposedly. The corruption. They are the corruption. They are the divide and conquer. And this is why we have so much division in this world, is because why? Because that's how they take care of you. If you're continuously fighting each other, they own you. That's what they want. That's why, you know, it is what it is. So anyway, there you go. This is why this headline is basically saying the truth. It's all about that. And I hope you see the reality to that. Because again, in the game of divide and conquer, we're merely pawns. They keep us busy fighting each other instead of fighting, you know what, the people that are corrupting, right? The Federal Reserve is hiking up inflation or hiking up rates. The stock market crashed and all these things are happening. They're not for us, you know. Who gets loans? The poor people. You know, it is what it is. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming aboard. Sam, God bless you, brother. Angel, God bless you. Donovan, all you guys, thank you so much for coming aboard here. Lewis, I see you guys. Really, really appreciate it. I know, let me know too if you guys want to throw a super chat. I was able to do a super chat if you guys can, because I know Sam is having trouble. You guys can try. I know Sam loves supporting the channel. I want to thank everybody who supports this channel too, the Patreon and everything. Try to do the super chat. But anyway, at the end of the day, that's what it is. God is love, says Sonny. Please watch Westworld. HBO. It's so much in plain. Exactly. I have seen it. I seen like the first couple of episodes, and I was just like, you know, these people, it's kind of corrupt, you know. I know it's everybody, you go into this land and everything's a facade and everybody's a robot. And I think Marilyn Manson's ex-girlfriend, the cowboy girl, the blonde girl, I don't know if she's still in the episodes, but she's in that. And she was a part of the, you know, whatever. So yeah, they tell you through the movies, the shows, the magazines, they tell you what they're doing. But anyway, guys, you do the research, man. I pray you're watching this in good health. I pray that God blesses you and you see the truth. You know, believe in Christ. He gives us the Holy Spirit, get born again, and you see what's happening, because Trump doesn't want that, right? You know, in one part of the speech, he says, they don't want you to choose whatever, you know, they want you back and all that. Let me see if I can hear this here. This is pretty bad here. Oh, no, this is an old one. Let me see if I can rewind it here. He was just saying all the stuff, you can't choose, these people are backwards, you can't choose whether to do this or that, but then they're taking away our right? You know, it is what it is, man. Very evil, very evil. Get one with the Most High, man. You know, that's another rule. If you don't believe what I say or anything, whatever these corrupt people are pushing, you go the other way. All right. Let me tell you that. All right. That's the easiest thing. If they're doing something, they're pushing something, go the other way. What's up there, Samoan Watchman? God bless. Well, anyway, guys, there you go. Much, much love. God bless all you. Thank you so much for watching. I will be doing more of the top 10, 20 hot lists just to mix up the channel. Again, hey, at the end, I have to say this disclaimer. Do your research. Look up everything I said. Look up everything. All I'm saying is they like dividing and conquering. And that's a fact. Not me. This is from Daily Mail. This is the news. I'm covering the top trending news. That's it. Biden's the one that said all these things and, all these, whatever. And September 1, right? Okay, all this stuff. So it is what it is. Do your research. Many of you already know, have came to the conclusion what I've said is the truth or what is happening. And we need the Most High more than ever. Thank you guys so much. Much, much love. God is love. Says that you hear about Fed now for next year, July push. Yeah, it's always. And I'll read more. I'll give you more up-to-dates. The housing market, they want you to think housing market, the prices are going down. Stock market, billions of dollars in Australia. This is not just America. This is worldwide, global. What they want to do is do this global crash. And then they rise up like the phoenix and a one world, Novus Ordo Seclorum. It's in the back of your dollar bill. Check it out. But anyway, guys, much, much love. Again, just stating news. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you all for the support. Love you. May you guys all have a blessed and safe day and night. And again, don't be depressed. Because again, depression is following these people, turning on the programming, the news, and all this stuff. Get to the Most High, get in prayer, eat healthy, exercise, go out, enjoy your family, praise the Most High, amen. And trust me, it's going to be you'll be a lot better. This is what they want. They want you in a lower energy. Don't give it to them. Love one another. Hallelujah. Thank you guys so much. I love the Heavenly Father. God bless you guys. Much, much love. Talk to you soon.